Hi everyone, let's talk book haul. So just really quick, I want to mention how cute my dogs look back there. Hopefully you can see them. If not, then I just wasted a few seconds. But I have not been buying a ton of books since my last haul. I've been trying to limit myself, but I have been buying a few things here and there that I wanted to share with you all. So I'll start off with this Nora Roberts book that I had bought from my last trip to the Ripped Bodice. If you don't know about the Ripped Bodice and you are a romance book lover, then you need to immediately go check out the Ripped Bodice. I'll link their Instagram and their webpage down below. They are a the only romance only bookstore in the US right now, I believe. And they are run by these two sisters. They're really great. I found out about them through Julia Quinn's Facebook. That's where she posted about this store. They had done I think it was a Kickstarter or GoFundMe, something like that. So they are fairly new. They've been around for about at least a year now. But when I found out about them, I immediately had to run to LA and go see the store. It is wonderful store, and they are beautiful souls. So I bought one of their it was a fantasy romance kits. They sell like little bundles, and I've read all the other ones in the bundle that I bought, but I haven't and I hadn't hauled it. So this is the one that I have left, so I want to go ahead and get started with it now. I know this is a popular series, I believe. So let me know what you think about Dark Witch, and I hope I like it. I do like reading romance novels, and I think the romance novel community is a really good one. Okay, next, I believe this is a nonfiction. This is Spoiler Alert, The Hero Dies. It's written by Michael Ausiello. And Michael Ausiello is a entertainment journalist. I believe I found him when he worked for TV Guide, and then he worked for Entertainment Weekly, and now he has his own entertainment website that he runs called TV Line. I'll link it down below, but if you haven't read any of his work, I do highly recommend it. I found him because I think it was like a recap he had done on a show that I liked, and he is very witty, very fun. He's also gone through some personal tragedy. I didn't know about it till he posted it on social media, that his partner was having health issues and passed away. And so I really wanted to support him because I've been following his career for a long time, and I've heard good things, good reviews of this particular book. So it's I'll read just the very first paragraph of the description here. It says, Michael Ausiello thought he knew every storyline in the world. After all, he had a successful career as one of the most respected reporters in the world of television. But no sitcom, drama, or soap opera could have prepared him for the storyline his own life was about to take. His partner of 13 years, Kit Cohen, was diagnosed with a rare and very aggressive form of neuroendocrine cancer, and although Kit and Michael did their best to combat the deadly disease, for 11 months, Kit eventually succumbed. So I'm already getting teary-eyed just thinking about somebody going through that. But again, he's just somebody whose career I followed as he has reported and covered television, and it's really nice to kind of see the person behind the name, because a lot of times a lot of what we read online is this kind of anonymous commentary, and it's people, right? It's at the end we're all just people, and it's nice to know who some of these people are. All right, next up, I went to my local bookstore and bought a couple of used books. So the first one is Brave New World, Aldous Huxley. And this is a book that I know it's like a classic, and a lot of people really love it. I had never read it, but one of the gals at my book club said that this was her favorite book of all time. So I was like, okay, I haven't read it. It's a classic, so let me go pick it up. And actually, I've been eyeing it for quite a while. It's been on my wish list for a long time. But when I went to my local bookstore and I saw it, they had a really nice banned book display. And I think that's where I found this one. And so I picked it up. I thought, like, okay, this means I should probably read this soon. Lastly, I feel like I got really lucky at my local used bookstore because I found J.K. Rowling's The Casual Vacancy, and this was another book that I heard was really good. I, of course, love the Harry Potter series. Those came out when I was in middle school, and I discovered them after book 2, I believe. And so from book 3 onwards, I every year anxiously anticipated the midnight release of the Harry Potter books, and that was a really great experience. So when I saw her adult book, which I have not read yet, I immediately picked it up, and I picked it up for $5.95, which I think is a steal. This also looks, I mean, it doesn't look red even. It looks like a really nice copy of it. Yeah, like usually with used books like this one, you can tell that they've been read and that there are some wear and tear. This one doesn't have wear and tear. And it has a little bit of that new book smell. Wow, okay, I think I got really lucky because I think this is usually, yeah, it's $35 US normal. So I don't know anything about the story other than it's written by J.K. Rowling and it's aimed at a more adult audience. Let's see, a big novel about a small town. When Barry Fairbrother dies in his early 40s, the town of Packford is left in shock. Packford is seemingly an English ideal with a carved market square and an ancient abbey. But what lies behind the pretty facade is a town at war. Ooh. I already like the description, and I know I like her writing, and I know this has gotten a lot of really good reviews, so I am glad that I found it. So let me know if you've read any of these. If you've read J.K. Rowling, which I think most of you would have probably read, if you've read New World, or what do you think of the Nora Roberts? Because I'm kind of excited. I don't know which one I'm going to start with out of these. I mean, I have a long TBR, right? But I have a feeling J.K. Rowling is going to be moved to the top. Well, I don't know. Maybe should I don't know. Let me know what you think. What should I do? What should I read first? And what do you think of the books that I have been purchasing this month? That is it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.